Hidden Object Guru here with the Speedrun Guide for I Expect You to Die 3 Mission 4. The Hot Water, I think is the title. Anyway, the point is, here's the Speedrun Guide. As usual, I'm going to be telling you what you need to do, pausing, you see those actions play out, then I'll pause again and we'll talk about next steps. Then at the end of the video, I'll play a whole speedrun from beginning to end so you can watch it with the normal pacing. Okay, so first, as you start, you're going to want to turn on the generator, grab the helmet, and put it on your head. Technically, you can take the helmet off after he clears the gas. I never do. I didn't find it obscured my vision at all, not like the welding thing in number 6, but that's me. All right, so get the helmet on your head, and then we'll do the next step.
Poison gas trap.
Okay, so as you can see, I turned right as I'm putting the helmet on my head. The next thing you have to do is make the grenade appear. So, you can look for another coin, or I find the fastest way to do this is hit the coin return, grab the coin, pop it in, the coin will drop down again, obviously, and the grenade will fall. While it's going through the grenade fall stuff, top button 2 times, second button 2 times, third button 1 time to move the vending machine back. Then you can grab the grenade with one hand and just move the plate that's covering the shield generator with another.
Activated.
I didn't remember to do that, but you know, I did them separately. So while it's ejecting the grenade, you might think, oh, I'll go and I'll do the kaboom thing right now. You can't, because, fun fact, you cannot use the vending machine again. It will not accept a coin until after the grenade has exploded. So while you're waiting for the grenade to explode, grab the burn card from out of that envelope and pop it into the machine.
Hey, venting the gas for your room, sorry. Well, let's get you familiar with the...
Alright, now, as you can see, I actually tried to do it there, but I couldn't pick up the briefcase yet because you can't pick up the briefcase until he's done his first speech and starts talking about the vending machine. So now, you know the grenade's exploded. Perfect time to buy one of the ice cream bars. I always buy the red one because he seems to like it more.
experiments. Just let me know... Oh, I need to tell you about the grenade.
See how he's talking about the grenade launcher? Grenade in the vending machine. The minute he starts saying about that, you can grab the briefcase. So grab it, open it, put the red bar inside. Fun fact, you don't have to close the lid after you put it inside. I do, you don't have to. Once it has snapped in place, it is locked. So you can just pick up the still open briefcase, pop it in the machine, and send it off, and it automatically closes the lid. So, again, put the bar in the briefcase, put it back in the machine, type in kaboom, K-B-O-O-M, and then hit the green button to send.
In the vending machine. Just a little security measure. Whew, glad I warned you about that.
Did that helpful fellow say Prism isn't allowed in this lab?
Done. All right, now you just have to start the burn system, which, in case you forget, is open up the pipe above your head, the pipe with a wheel on it to your left, and then move the top of the blackboard down, and that pipe. Open those 3 pipes. Oh, and then you set the top to 950 degrees Celsius and the bottom to 2 seconds. But do not start the machine yet. Like, do not start activating kinesium. There's no reason to do that yet.
Limited edition red kinesium.
Oh, apparently I went and I grabbed the other card first. That's a weird choice. Anyway, you've got some time while he's getting ready to send you the card back. Like, until you get the kaboom card, you can't do anything, so you can't finish the mission, so you do have a little bit of time.
It's so rare. Listen, you seem better than any Zorexis employee I've ever met. Give me a moment
I really did forget what I was supposed to be doing there for a second, didn't I?
to check out your request. Zor just moved the kaboom experiment to a new location. I hope Zor is...
Alright, the minute you do that, you will open up the Brim keycard place, location, which is, you know, right in front of you right now, just to the left of the Zor symbol. So grab the card, pop it in, then grab the shield generator from beneath the vending machine and put it in the machine.
Oh, I'm glad you're not that Dr. Prism. She seems nice enough, but...
Okay, now, the combination is always the same. It's top slider all the way to the right, bottom slider directly in the middle, middle slider slightly to the left of the bottom slider. You're just going to have to get used to it. You got to dial it in. There's not like an easy marking on the board to help you with this one.
Sure doesn't want her knowing about this place.
I find the sound effect helps a lot. Okay, now grab the final card and pop it in the machine. Okay. Remember to hit the red button and bring up the target kinesium balloon before loading the other ones, because it will reset your work on the other kinesium balloons. So here's a way I found to save a tiny bit of time. So you've got to set 4 of them in place, and it's level 1, right, level 2, middle, level 3, right, level 4, right. So I'm talking about the levels on the dial, and the buttons is left, right, and center. Left, middle, and center. So that's 1, right, 2, middle, 3, right, 4, right. Now, between 2 and 3, so do right, 1 right, 2 middle, then look over and start cooking the kinesium. Then quickly dial it up to 3 right and 4 right. And as you finish 4 right, the kinesium will finish cooking just as the balloon is coming up. So you won't lose any second waiting on the kinesium.
Activated.
I hesitated, but I still saved some time. Send out the kinesium and you're good. Now we play the waiting game. Seriously, if we have to wait so much for this squid, it's ridiculous. So frustrating. It's like the plane in 1.5, except way more frustrating. So, the minute the blast wave is passed, you can start pre-setting up the next balloons you need. So the next balloons you need are 4 left, 3 left, then skip 2 and go to 1, middle and left.
A chain reaction of destabilized kinesium, which explains why the kinesium in your
Ta-da!
reacted in the mines. Dr. Prism would never in a million years want to destroy the... Wait,
Now we're just waiting for the squid. If you don't remember how to beat the squid,
probably just the wind.
just...
Underwater wind.
Oh, you'll notice that
Grab the...
means that the coin, the phantom coin, is somewhere around that grate. I haven't found it yet, but it's there somewhere. This is me trying to find it, like a dope.
Okay, she saw you. I have no further recommendations.
Alright, so, next part is kind of fun. Just tap the door close button the minute she leans back in to look at you with her one giant eye. See? She goes away.
I have zero experience dealing with giant security squids, but you're safe in the lab. It can't get you in there.
Alright, so she's going to peek back at you. Start jamming on the button. And that way you get it as soon as you can possibly get it. Now, the minute... Now, you can't do the bombs early. The minute you can do the bombs, you will get a new kinesium tube. If you want to get like an extra half second, start jamming on the button before it has appeared. You can start the chamber going before there's a kinesium canister in it. And it'll like essentially get to the top already fully cooked.
That explosion should do the trick.
A nice shot, but those charges just make her angry. Nothing
That's
will
true.
stop her as long as she's under Zor's control.
Okay, so once again, start jamming on the green button the second the tentacle shows up.
And look, another shackle.
That's not a bad idea. Activating transport link now.
Clonk.
That did it. Ha!
And now there's literally only 2 things, well, 3 total, left to do. You just have to wait for her to destroy the screen. Oh, and this is where you would put the helmet back on if you took the helmet off. This is me, angry that I haven't figured out where the phantom coin is yet. I also can't get the $50 out of the vending machine, so I'm kind of a disaster. These Zorbucks, as it were.
Another successful mission.
I wonder if you can bribe him with Zorbucks if you can figure out how to get it out.
I think we deserve a... Good God, the giant squid is back!
Structural integrity failing. If this is an emergency, please stay calm.
Oh, right, and of course, the final thing you have to do is tear the shield off of her head, her head panel, then tear the fuse out of the, the mind control device.
2, 1. Window breached.
Hold your breath, Agent! If your lungs fill with water, you die!
Took me a while. Alright, now just preload your hand over the shield device. The second she leaves, you can pick it up, and the minute you pick it up, it's game over. But in a good way, Alright, so that was the speed run. Let's see what our final time was. A robust 14 seconds under. So yeah, you're going to have plenty of room for error in there, and as you see, I screwed up taking her shield off and removing the fuse. I made some, I weirdly forgot I was supposed to do the pipes. I fumbled around with the briefcase. I think that if you're skillful with this method, you could cut another 4 seconds off my time with, no trouble at all. All right, so that's that. If you need help with any other speed runs, they're all up now. This was the last one I had to record, so that should be fun. I'm going to now play you this from beginning to end with, no commentary, full speed, just, in case you want to watch it again. All right, that's that. I will see you back here for more I Expect You to Die 3 as I figure out all of its secrets. If you know how to get the cash or, what's the other thing? Oh, yes. If you know how to get the cash, what if I checked all of those jokes on the popsicle sticks? What's that going to do? Anyway, like I said, if you know how to get the cash of the phantom coin, be sure to let me know. I have gotten extinguish the fire. It was really confusing. I didn't know how to start a fire. I'd never seen a fire in the level. It's what the tentacle on the left does if you don't destroy it immediately. So there you go. It starts a fire. All right, see you back here for more, but until then, I'll say that's right. Au revoir.
Poison gas trap activated.
Hey, venting the gas from your room, sorry. Well, let's get you familiar with the kinesium experiments. Just let me know. Oh, I need to tell you about the grenade in the vending machine. Just a little security measure. Whew, glad I warned you about that.
Did that helpful fellow say Prism isn't allowed in this lab?
A limited edition red kinesium bar. It's so rare. Listen, you seem better than any Zorexis employee I've ever met. Give me a moment to check out your request. Zor just moved the Kaboom experiments to a new location. I hope Zor is... Oh, I'm glad you're not that Dr. Prism. She seems nice enough, but Zor sure doesn't want her knowing about this place.
You've activated... destabilized kinesium, which explains why the kinesium in your head reacted in the mines. Dr. Prism would never in a million years want to destroy the... Wait, did you hear that? Probably just the wind. Underwater wind. Yes, anyway, grab the... no, there it is again.
That last blast alerted Doors lab security. Stay calm. Maybe she won't see you. Okay, she saw you. I have no further recommendations.
Agent, I have zero experience dealing with giant security squids, but you're safe in the lab. It can't get you in there. Good use of a door, and you broke a shackle off that tentacle.
She's being controlled. It's not her fault.
Well done. The squid's turned its murderous attention to the pipes. There has to be a way to scare it off. The kinesium charges. If I know anything about giant squids, and I don't, that explosion should do the trick.
A nice shot, but those charges just make her angry. Nothing will stop her as long as she's under Zor's control.
It has more tentacles than I can count! And look, another shackle!
That's not a bad idea. Activating transport link now.
That did it! Ha! Good work, Agent. And good riddance.
Oh, I miss her. But I'm glad she's free now. And hey, she activated the emergency protocol, which means my escape pod is open. After all this time, I can finally leave. I can't thank you enough.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod.
Oh, this pod seems very safe. Take it easy, whoever you are, and thanks again. I hope I see you again someday.
Well, another successful mission where we both stayed very composed and professional the entire time. I think we deserve a... Good God, the giant squid is back!
Structural integrity failing. If this is an emergency, please stay calm. Window breach detected. 10, 9,
I'm putting on my wetsuit, Agent. I'm coming. I'll save you.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Window breached.
Hold your breath, Agent! If your lungs filled with water, you'll die! That was the last shackle. Have you finally freed it from Zora's mind control?
It's clear Zor has been working with destabilized kinesium behind Prism's back. But to what end? We'll look into that shield generator you took.